Happy Monday. I am super excited to show you our new microwave pasta maker. It is so cool, especially with kids going back to college or for singles or dual households that don't have a big family. So I'm going to make just a simple mac and cheese today. So this is it right here. It's got the boil over no more in the top. And I'm going to just pour in my half a cup of macaroni and my 3/4 cup of water. Got one little stubborn macaroni there. And then we'll just kind of stir that up a little bit. Make sure it's spaced out. And then you just set this over the top. So you know when you do pasta, it always likes to boil and go all over your stove. Well, it would do the same thing in the microwave. So we have this great little cover that you push down onto your thing, but it also gets hot in the microwave. Pampered Chef also has just come out with these cozies. So we're gonna put this down in the cozy so whenever I take it in and out, it's not gonna be hot to the touch. So let me put this in the microwave for 6 minutes. Okay, anyway, so while that is going, we're gonna go ahead and grate our cheese. Oh, I need to grab one more thing. Totally forgot the holder for the cheese. So whenever I'm grating cheese at home, I'll start, this is sharp cheddar by the way. When you use sharp cheddar, it has a fuller flavor than just using like medium cheddar or anything like that. So anytime you want to have a really good full taste of cheese, then get sharp cheddar because it makes a big difference. So now I'll start here, but when I get down to this last little bit, we have a food holder for our cheese grater that you can slide on. And then you put the piece of cheese in there so you don't end up getting your knuckles and fingernails. So we're just going to finish grating our cheese like that. I think it's shaking the phone, so sorry. And then what I like to call this is your bonus piece whenever you grate so you get to eat because you did the work. So we've got our cheese, and it's actually more cheese than we need, but you can't go wrong with too much cheese in the mac and cheese. So we'll take that, and then let me show you, let me get the cheese off my hands. So there's also a smaller cozy that you can use to put in the microwave. So like our breakfast sandwich maker or ceramic egg cooker, these are great. They have done tons of research, and they don't catch on fire. They can be put in the washing machine. So these make really, thanks Beth. These make really good holders, so especially for kids, if you don't want to worry about them having to grab something hot out of the microwave. But then that big one that I'm using on the ceramic pasta maker also works great on the popcorn maker. So you can put, because you know that always gets really hot when you make your popcorn, so you can do that too. So I am super excited. These are actually new fall products that I'm showing you, but they are already available. So it's like a sneak peek of what's going to be coming soon. So when the pasta comes out, we're going to add our cheese, and we're also going to add some evaporated milk. You can use heavy cream, you can use milk, whatever you have. Oh, it says to shake well. I need to read directions. So let's shake this up. We need a quarter cup of evaporated milk. And the nice thing about the Easy Read measuring cups is you can just watch when it reaches the line, then you know you're good instead of having to hold it up and do the baker's bend. So now I'm going to be showing you how to make, I want to take a vote, how you can make a chocolate chip cookie or a brownie in our ceramic pasta maker, microwave pasta maker that we're using in the next couple days. And then I'm gonna do like a zucchini pasta, I think, for another day. So the possibilities are endless. You can do so many things in here. You could steam your broccoli. So like I said, it's great for dorm. It's also good for singles, or if you don't want to fix a whole big meal, or if you want the kids to be able to do something on their own and not worry about them being on the stove. That way they don't have to turn the stove on or anything like that. So just got a couple more minutes left. I told you about the cheese. You do know to use pre-grated cheese has that cellulose and wood pulp, so you typically don't want to do that because that's why it's dry. It doesn't melt well. It doesn't have that same good flavor. Whereas if you freshly grate your cheese, it tastes better, it melts better, it's so much creamier. And you can grate your cheese at the beginning of the week, and then you have it for the whole week instead of grating every day. Then you don't have to get your cheese grater dirty once instead of pulling it out every day. You can put it right over your bowl and grate. My preferred method is this way because that's more natural than going side to side. It's not as natural of a motion. and then it stores flat. It does have a cover that you put over it so you're not having the sharp edges out when it's in the drawer. And then this all goes in the dishwasher, comes apart, so it's easy to clean and easy to do. So you've got the food holder, you've got that. We're gonna add our cheese and that. You could really do a half recipe of that in our breakfast sandwich maker if you don't need this much. Last night for dinner, I actually doubled this recipe and did, so we'd have 4 servings instead of 2 servings. So the nice thing with the microwave pasta maker is that you can do different quantities and different things, and it's not just for pasta. So, see, I talk fast, so that's one of the things. So I love back to school because everybody gets back on a schedule, but it's also hard to plan meals. So one of the things that you can do is you can have little quick things like this that you can put together in a hurry whenever you've got a sporting event to go to, or whenever you just don't feel like dragging everything out on the stove. You can put this in the microwave and go with it that way too. So let me think what else I can say, because it's almost done. We've got about a minute left. So one of the best things about my job is I get to practice recipes, and I get to write off, have tax deductible meals. So we've been having lots of fun playing with lots of different things. And next, I'll be probably steaming some broccoli. I've got some fresh broccoli left from another recipe, so I'll probably put it in there and steam it for lunch tomorrow. So that makes another easy thing that you can do too. But my favorite always is the sweets. So leaning toward the chocolate chip cookie because it looks really good, but the brownie's kind of fun too. So let us, I'm smelling it. So remember I showed you those holes on the top of that? The water is bubbling up out of it, but because I've got that sides, it's not going everywhere in my microwave, so it's not going to be as hard to clean because it's just staying contained within the lid. So that makes a very handy way to keep the messes out of your microwave when you do pasta. So see, I could just grab the sides. Now if I touch, that's actually really hot. If I touch that, but you can kind of see that like liquid, see that foam? That was that liquid bubbling up out of as it was boiling and cooking the pasta. So that's kind of cool. And then there's really a little bit of liquid left, so we're gonna drain just a little bit of that liquid off. Put this back on, go over to the sink and drain just a little bit. Yeah, that was maybe a tablespoon of liquid. So let's add our evaporated milk. And we're gonna add, it only calls for a 1/4 cup of cheese. I'm going to, it's just shells, thanks for asking. It's just shell macaroni. So I put in about a 1/2 cup. It calls for a 1/4 cup of cheese, but hello, it's macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna put in a little bit more. So we're gonna stir this up, and then you just let it sit for a couple minutes. And then you have a quick snack ready to go. So what I'm gonna do is I've got it stirred. I don't know if y'all can see, like so. So I'm gonna let it sit for just a couple minutes, and then I'll come back with a picture and you'll see the finished product. So microwave pasta maker, but remember, you can do things other things besides pasta too. Oh, adult mac and cheese, I did forget to tell you this. When you're cooking the pasta, put your shrimp and your bacon up here, and then you have an adult mac and cheese. You can use all kinds of cheese. We just use cheddar today. So it just depends on what you're doing. Actually, I think it's about done. It says to let it sit for a minute or two, but see? So we have mac and cheese. So I'm gonna go eat, and y'all have a great day.